Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Jim Vernon Solutions, the Learn HTML series using W3 Schools. We're starting the styles chapter in the HTML tutorial, and we can see that an HTML style attribute is used to add styles to an element. Recall what an element is from previous tutorial up here. But we can add styles like color, font, size, and more. Give some examples here. Um, so let's start with the HTML style attribute. Just the general syntax starts with a tag. Within a tag name, you have the style equals, and then you have a pair of things. You have a property and a value. So the property is a CSS property, and the value is a CSS value. And later in the tutorial, you can see that we're going to cover CSS. In fact, there's a whole separate tutorial on learning CSS that I hope to cover at some point. So the first example is background color, and we have a couple of try it yourselves here. Let's take a look. So in this particular case, we have the HTML on the left, and over on the right we can see a powder blue background, and not surprisingly, that's because the body tag here has a style attribute with background color as the property and powder blue as the value. I'm just going to shortcut what we might see later, but instead of powder blue, let's just go with blue. Right? Let's rerun this, and my guess is going to get darker, sure enough. Right? I don't think we'd want that, but if we wanted to make the background red, we could do that, and so forth. So that's a little bit in a nutshell how the style attribute can work in the body tag. Let's get out of this and go to the second example where we can see that in this case the style attribute isn't applied in the body, so it's specific. In this case, there are two different ones. There's a header tag, or a header one tag with the style attribute, and the background color is again powder blue. And then right below that, there's a paragraph tag with a separate style attribute where the background color is set to tomato. And we can kind of play with these a little bit. Let's make that one yellow, and let's make the powder blue one green. Right? If we rerun those, sure enough, not that it looks great, but we get a green background on the heading and a yellow background on the paragraph. So that's a little bit about how the style attribute can work within different tags. In the body tag, it's going to apply it to the whole body. In another tag, it's only going to apply it to that element of what you see on the screen. It's going to be a little more limited. Okay, so come back here, and I think we'll stop at this point, and we'll pick it up next time with how we change text color with the style attribute as well.